So I've had a lot of questions lately about how I protect my garden from animals. I know that it is just so frustrating when you have taken the time to plant things from seed, you've spaced them the way you're supposed to, you've given them a marker, you've been watering them every day, and then one day you go out and lo and behold, an animal has just walked all through your bed, they've dug everything up, or either they've just eaten all of your plants down to the ground. And so this time of year, I'll show you how I get my seeds up and growing and protect them from the animals. Now, sometimes I can just drop a little trellis right on top of my beds, and that will keep out some of the larger animals like the neighborhood dogs or the neighborhood cats. So it's so disgusting too when I'm digging in my garden bed and I see that a cat has been using it as their litter box. Ugh, it's just awful. And of course, we have a lot of possums around. I live out in the country, and those possums are always causing a problem because they're nocturnal. And I might check on my garden at night and it's fine. The next morning I'll go out there and they've been digging through my beds. So I know that they are always digging around and they eat down my plants too. And then of course there are always rabbits. I see them hopping around a lot. One year we actually planted out some sugar snap peas, and this was my little boy's garden, and he likes to eat sugar snap peas. Well, we went to check on it and the rabbits had eaten down the plants, so they just chewed them down, and so that was very disappointing. And then last year I planted some sugar snap peas, and I had an animal go through and just tore up almost all of my sugar snap peas. I had just a few plants, just enough to make a wonderful salad, so I'll leave a link to that if you wanted to check it out. So what I'm going to show you is not going to protect your mature plants from the larger animals like wild birds or deer or something like that, but it will help get those seedlings up and growing here in the spring. So what I found works well is bird netting, and you can get a roll of this at the home improvement store or on Amazon. I'm also going to use some wooden skewers to help secure it. Because it will blow away if you don't secure it. So I just measured it out about a foot or two bigger than my beds, and then I put a skewer in each corner of the bed and then just draped that netting right there on top. I also secured the netting on the outside of the boxes by putting a skewer there at an angle so it would make that netting tight. Now, the biggest problem with doing something like this is once those plants are up and growing, you do not want them to grow through the netting, because then you cannot remove the netting from your bed. My plant markers will help keep that netting up so that my plants can get a good root system going before I remove the netting. I just have to keep a watchful eye on them. Probably in a month, those seedlings will be mature enough that I can remove the netting, and I don't really have to worry, hopefully, too much about animals digging them up. But now for my more mature plants, I actually did another video on that. I think it was a couple of years ago, and I showed how I cover things up, sometimes with mosquito netting or some fabric that I found at Walmart, which is nice and sheer, and that helps keep things like birds from eating my tomatoes. I think I included about 3 or 4 different ways to protect your mature plants from animals. So I'll leave a link for you here up in the corner if you wanted to check that out. So I hope all of you are out there digging in the dirt, and I hope the animals are not digging in your dirt. So thanks so much for watching, and y'all have a beautiful day.